Hola, I'm teacher Nikki or Maestra Nikki, and today we're going to learn Spanish phonics. Let's get started with Spanish phonics. Before we get started, letras extras or extra letters are the che, y, and r. These letters are not actually part of the Spanish alphabet, and the reason I teach them in phonics and in the alphabet is because you still see them in words. Make sure you go check out my alphabet video so you know how to say each letter of the alphabet as well. You can click the link in the description or right up in the top right corner of the video, and you can click the card. It will take you to the Spanish alphabet practice, but I will say each letter as we go through and say the phonics as well. First, we're going to practice las vocales, the vowels. So our vocales are, repítanme, repeat, a, e, I, o, u. So once you know how to say each of these, you are golden because in Spanish, for the most part, it's a phonetic language. There are some letters like the eye, which is a double L and it sounds like a Y, that have a sound that maybe looks different than the way it reads, but the vast majority of the time, it's a phonetic language, so the way it looks is the way that it sounds. And knowing these, a, e, I, o, u, say it with me, a, e, I, o, u, a, e, I, o, u. Memorize those because then you're going to be able to read very easily, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to practice saying the letters of the alphabet with the vowels, and that's how we learn Spanish phonics. Let's go. La letra B. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Let's say it faster. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. La letra C has two sounds, k and s. So, like the word city in English, you see the CI combination makes that S sound. In Spanish, it's ciudad, ciudad. The k sound like car, carro. All right, let's say them. Ka, se, si, ko, ku. Ka, se, si, ko, ku. Vámonos, let's go. La letra che, not part of the alphabet. Cha, che, chi, cho, chu. La letra D. Da, de, di, do, du. F. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. He has two sounds, a g and a h sound. So the word giant is gigante, or the word cat is gato. So it's the same thing with ge, gi. You have that soft h sound. Repítanme. Ga, he, hi, go, gu. H, always silent. So you just say the vowel sounds. A, e, I, o, u. You probably already know this with hola. When you say hola, it's Hola when you spell it, and you don't pronounce it. So you already know that. Now you know that it's always that way. In Spanish, we say la H muda. J, repítanme. Ja, he, hi, ho, hu. La letra K. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. L, la, le, li, lo, lu. As we're going through this, when we finish, try to see if you can say them a little faster, like going back up to B here. Be, ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Ka, se, sikoku. Cha, che, chichochu. That is kind of fun and it helps you with remembering. That repetition really does help. Okay, so we just did la, le, li, lo, lu. Now we're going to practice with eye, which sounds like a y sound. Tortilla, quesadilla. Hopefully you haven't been saying tortilla and quesadilla. All right, repítanme. Ya, ye, yi, yo, you. Me, ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Ene, na, ne, ni, no, nu. Enye, it's like a ny sound. So you already know, I would assume you know piñata and español, which is Spanish. So you have probably heard that at least. The enye. Always pretend like there's like a Y right after the N. Ña, ñe, ñi, ño, ñu. Pe, pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Ku. So the U is silent when you have the QUE and the QUI, so it makes a k sound. Like the word what is ke, not que. So in English we would say qu, like a W is there. But here it's just ke. Or the word here, aquí, with a QUI. Aquí, not aquí. All right, so let's practice. Qua, que, qui, quo, cu. R. So here's a little photo to help you with learning the placement of your tongue with the R. So the tongue has to be on top of, like, hitting the roof of your mouth in Spanish, r, to get that R rolling. So just like this. But in the US or in English, when we say like the word r, r, you see the back of the tongue, it kind of hits in the back and it's lower in the front. So just say the word run, run. It's a totally different position than r, r. It's hitting the top. So when you say the R in Spanish, think of smiling, and you could practice this. Betty, butter, burro. Betty, butter, burro. That is the position your tongue should be in with those words, and that can help you start learning how to roll your R's. Betty, butter, burro. Betty, butter, burro. Say it faster and faster to try to get that R roll naturally. Okay, repítanme. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Now, with the double R, you're going to say it a little bit stronger, roll the R a little bit stronger. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. I'm not perfect at it either, but you got me, right? Okay. Ese, sa, se, si, so, su. Te, ta, te, ti, to, tu. Be. The V and the B do not differentiate in Spanish. They both sound like a B, like a B sound. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. W could be, depending on the country you're from, W, W. In my class, I teach W. And the word doble means double, just like in English, W, except W is saying double V. Okay, repítanme. Wa, we, we, wo, wu. X. It can have a couple different sounds. So it can have the typical x sound like X, expedition, expedición. It can have an H sound like Oaxaca, Mexico. It can have a sh sound like the name Shela. Or it can have a z sound like xilófono, xilófono, kind of a s sound. Okay, so let's just practice with the sh, sha, she, she, sho, shu. Okay, seta has like a s sound in Latin America, and it could have a th sound like a th sound in Spain, like azul or azul. Okay, sa, se, si, so, su. Congratulations, felicitaciones! You made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, share the video. That really helps me out. I'd love to hear from you about how you liked this video, if you learned something new, and I will see you in the next video. Adios, gracias.